When you're in the line, it could be risky to get out, even for good reason.
We went to the bathroom and the line grew about 3 times.
Queues like these have been uncommon at Canada's busiest airport during most of the pandemic. But many Canadians have the travel bug again.
We are going to Atlanta. My daughter is getting married.
This family hasn't traveled anywhere in 3 years. The pandemic saw to that.
We couldn't do nothing with pandemic, right? So there was not much we could plan. It was just driving in the city.
This is expected to be the busiest travel day at Pearson Airport since the pandemic began. About 85,000 travelers leaving and returning. Those who haven't been for a trip in a while may not know the rules.
Not everyone can go into the airport. You either got to be an employee or you're a passenger traveling that day.
If you are traveling, don't make assumptions and come equipped.
Have all of their documents ready, because if you're traveling to another country, they could have their own requirements. So make sure to do your research. Tests could be required.
And one concern we heard, that travelers will assume that masks aren't required in airports later this month. Wrong.
It's a positive step that the mask mandate is changing, but we do want people to know that masks will still be required inside the airports as we're federally regulated.
Many of those traveling aren't packing light, and they've brought a sense of humor.
Lots of bikinis. Just tons of stuff.
Back in the line, this family's trying to escape some overwhelming news that's very personal.
It's been difficult. We're Ukrainians, so we've been focusing very much on the war. The effort continues, but we need to also be parents. Get some rest, focus on the kids.
So the porters are busy. You can see how many people have got large suitcases. There's a dog inside the cage over here. And if you didn't know that there has been a pandemic for the last couple of years and you just dropped in to Pearson Airport, you wouldn't know it because, as I said, thousands of people here today. It seems to be a March break like a typical March break. Of course, it isn't. 3 years ago, we had this many people as we did today. The pandemic is not over, but for travelers who are heading out for spring break, for March break this year, it sure feels like it.